This is what West Michigan's apple farmers hope to see later this year, but it is far from a guarantee. Those crops are threatened by the weather that is now moving into West Michigan.
And Chief Meteorologist George Lessons has the latest on the freezing conditions we're expecting tonight, George.
Freeze warnings have been expanded southward. They were issued yesterday, but they go into effect for all of West Michigan around 8 o'clock, starting up to the north where the coolest temperatures have moved in. And it will go through very early on Thursday. So 2 nights of freezing temperatures. Last night, we dipped into the mid and upper 20s. Most other areas were around or warmer than freezing. The fruit blossoms can handle that kind of temperatures, but our temperatures are going to fall well below freezing into the mid 20s here in Grand Rapids. That means a little bit colder in the outlying areas, and that could be a damaging freeze. And this is one of 2 events. This will happen Wednesday morning and again Thursday morning. We'll only be in the mid 40s. As you can see tonight, temperatures at the lakeshore will also dip down into the mid to upper 20s. The skies are going to be clearing later on this evening. Clear skies up north as low as 21 around Baldwin, Reed City, and Big Rapids, 23 Fremont, 23 in Greenville. The reason why the northeast counties are not under a freeze warning is that the fruit blossoms have not progressed far enough. Otherwise, they would be under a freeze warning, and a freeze warning here for the southern counties as well as we drop down into the mid 20s. We'll be back down into the upper 20s then on Thursday morning. Afternoon highs will start to warm up into the weekend, and overnight lows will climb back out of those critical levels. We'll take a look at how cold we will get hour by hour across the board a little bit later on. It was a cold night last night, a cold day today, and even colder weather on the way. It's going to be very hard for the fruit growers here next couple of nights. 13 WEATHERBALL is green. No change to the chilly afternoons foreseen, and this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We did not warm up much today. Our average high is 60. We only made 40 here in Grand Rapids and around much of West Michigan. Last year we were at least 56 degrees. That 40 came within 3 degrees of our forecast high. We're back on track within 3 degrees. Here is the latest from the MSU Extension office. Apples are at full pink and their critical temperatures are between 28 and 25 with 10% at 10% loss at 28 degrees and 90% loss at 25, and very similar conditions for apricots, peaches, sweet cherries, and tart cherries. Between about 24 and 28 degrees here overnight. Temperatures are going to be cooling off here tonight, and this is around midnight or 2 a.m. where they're going to fall below freezing. All of the models pretty much agreeing anywhere between about 24 and as warm as 30 degrees overnight. That puts it right in that critical temperature range, and then we'll do this again the following night. Only the GFS and European models go out that far, and again we'll be into the upper 20s, not quite as cold as it will be tonight. Our forecast low temperatures next several nights will be in the 20s the next 2, and then 30s and 40s. Another possible freeze on Monday, but not as cold as the next 2 nights. And then overnight lows will actually be warmer than our highs here by Wednesday and Thursday. 43 for a high during the day tomorrow. We'll be up around 50 on Thursday. We're going to start to warm things up as this cool pool starts to move to the east. Jumping 10 degrees on Friday, we'll be up near 60 degrees. We'll have some scattered showers on Saturday that will knock our temperatures back down to around 55 and 51 behind a cold front on Sunday. After that, we're going to warm up dramatically. Watch the difference between Monday at 55 and Tuesday at 74. A very strong warm front will come on through, and that's going to get our temperatures up into the low 70s both Tuesday and Wednesday. And then a strong cold front comes through again. We'll drop from 60 early in the day on Thursday and then drop back down into the 40s by the end of next week. Long range outlook says it's going to warm up again toward the end of the month. It's kind of flip-flopped a little bit. Warmer than average temperatures now from 26th through the 30th with average highs in the mid 60s. You saw a little bit of that. In terms of rainfall, we'll have a little bit higher chance during that 5-day period as well. We usually get about 0.6 of an inch worth of rain. So again, a freeze warning in the morning on Wednesday, and again for Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Highs in the afternoon, though, will reach around 40 in Hart and Ludington, low 40s from Muskegon and Holland southward. Only a couple of degrees warmer than today. Around 40 along US 10 and 41 in Fremont and Greenville under mostly sunny to partly cloudy conditions in the afternoon. Similarly here in the greater Grand Rapids, the freeze warning will end in the morning. We'll warm up to around low 40s, maybe mid 40s around Kalamazoo and Battle Creek, where, by the way, you just had snowflakes during the day today. None of that here tomorrow as we become partly cloudy, and then another freeze early on Thursday morning, and that will be it. 13 on your side forecast. We'll see those highs warm up by about 7 degrees by Thursday. It gets kind of breezy as that cold air evacuates, and up near 60 Friday. As I mentioned, a cold front coming on through on Saturday will give us about 60% of the area with some showers, and then cooling off into the low 50s on Sunday as it dries out. Some afternoon showers now on Monday as a warm front pushes on through, and that boosts our temperatures all the way up into the low and mid 70s. Some showers and storms with that next front next Wednesday, and the showers are going to stick around with those falling temperatures next Thursday and possibly lasting into the following Friday.